Before we begin, this is not just an episode. It's part of a two-part investigation. A journey into Parvati Valley, a place known for beauty but hiding an empire of drugs, disappearances, and something far more disturbing. If you haven't seen episode 1, we urge you to watch it first. It unpacks the myth of Malana, the booming drug syndicates, and how raves become recruitment grounds for something darker. Because what you are about to see won't make sense without knowing what fuels it. Now, in episode 2, we'll leave the surface. We follow the missing people, listen to the silenced, and uncover what may be India's most ignored criminal secret. This is not just about what happened, it's about who or what is still out there. Parvati Valley is beautiful, but it also has a body count. Between 2003 and 2023, 1,078 people were officially reported missing in the region. Only 498 were ever found. That leaves 580 people still missing. Most of them were travelers, Indians and foreigners. People who came in and never came out. These are not just random vanishing acts. They follow patterns. They leave behind unanswered questions, and in some cases, absolutely nothing at all. At least 21 foreign nationals went missing, young, educated, from developed countries, many of them on solo trips. Some were spiritual seekers. Some were partygoers. A few of them never seen again after attending raves. Some of them were last spotted walking alone into the mountains. But police believe some of the missings didn't want to be found at all. And without embassy pressure, cases fell into silence. In 2022 alone, 227 missing cases were reported, the highest single-year number on record. That's nearly one person going missing in every 36 hours. Most of them during the summer month, when the parties peak and the trails are full. Some vanished while returning from raves, others during solo treks to places like Rudranag, Khirganga or Mantalai. No blood, no body, no answers. Some cases were too big to bury. Justin Alexander Shetler was a survival expert from the US. He left behind a thriving tech career to live as a spiritual healer. He was last seen in September 2016, trekking with a sadhu towards Mantalai Lake. Before he vanished, he wrote in his journal, "I should return mid-September or so, unless I get killed by the sadhu." Neither he nor his remains were ever found. The US Embassy and India's MEA got involved, but nothing came of it. Bruno Muszalik was from Poland, disappeared in August 2015 near Pulga. Search teams, including helicopters, scanned the valley, but no trace, not even a single clue. Another person was from Australia, one of the earliest cases to catch attention and still listed as an unsolved case. These are not one-offs. They are part of a pattern the government has never publicly admitted. Authorities often blame three things: the terrain, the drugs, and bad luck. But that doesn't explain everything. Yes, trekking trails here are dangerous. Slippery ridge lines, sudden snowfall, fast rivers, no mobile network. People get lost, they fall. But question remains, where are the bodies? Drugs are another cause. Datura, sometimes mixed with hash without the knowledge, causes hallucination. Confusion. Delirium. Some overdose, some wander off disoriented. In many cases, people vanish after attending all-night parties on substances they didn't fully understand. But then there is a third possibility, and it's darker. Some people believe these are not accidents at all, that some tourists were murdered, their bodies dumped, their stories erased, especially those who tried to interfere in the drug trade. Foreigners carrying cash, drugs, or secrets, who may have asked the wrong questions or trusted the wrong people. The real number of deaths in Parvati Valley may be far higher than what the records show. Why? Because many overdose deaths are hidden. Families back home don't want the stigma. Some pay local police to avoid an FIR. Others simply never find out what really happened. According to local sources, drug-related deaths occur almost weekly in some towns like Kasol. Bodies are sometimes quietly cremated or dumped without ceremony. Official numbers don't reflect the reality, but the mortuary workers know the truth. Not every disappearance in Parvati Valley can be explained by accidents, overdoses, or spiritual vanishing acts. Some are far too brutal. Some leave survivors, and some point towards something far darker. There is a theory that no one officially talks about, but almost everyone whispers: the story of a serial killer. Two cases force that whisper into a question. Case 1. The German camp attack 2000. In the year 2000, two German travelers, George and Adrian, were camping near the village of Pulga. In the middle of the night, they were attacked. George was shot dead. Adrian was shot 4 times but survived. The attackers took nothing: no money, no gear, no drugs. It was an execution, not a robbery. The case went cold. No one was arrested. Adrian left India. George never went home. Around the same time, Maria, a Spanish woman, was trekking with her son, Cristobal, and British friend Martin Young. They were hiking the remote forest trails between Kasol and Khirganga. Somewhere along the river, they were ambushed. Maria and Cristobal were killed. Their bodies were thrown into a gorge. Martin was beaten nearly to death, but survived. Again, nothing was stolen. The crime made no sense. No one was charged, and once again it disappeared from the headlines before it made it out of the valley. Locals and researchers have developed 2 consistent suspect profiles. Suspect 1, a rogue sadhu. Remember, Justin Alexander Shetla was traveling with a sadhu towards Mantalai Lake? Justin was never seen again. His gear was found. His phone was accessed later, but his body was never found. The sadhu he traveled with was arrested and died in custody under mysterious circumstances. Suspect 2, a foreign predator blending in. Parvati Valley is home to many long-term foreign nationals living off-grid, overstaying visas, or hiding in forest shelters. Some are wanted in their own countries. Others have no identity at all. Locals speak of a white man, possibly ex-army, seen trekking alone, always observing, never interacting. Foreigners who overstay without income or visa have been linked to drug trafficking, but others may be living outside the law for other reasons. Most of the victims were foreigners, solo travelers, spiritual seekers, not partygoers, disappeared between August and October, last seen on treks to Khirganga, Rudranag or Mantalai. Their belongings were found, bags, phones, shoes, but not the people. Some were even reported seen days after they were reported missing. In Justin Shelter's case, someone accessed his Instagram account after his disappearance. Journalists who tried to dig deeper were met with a wall of silence. Reporters from The Guardian and other foreign outlets were warned to leave, not just by locals, but by long-staying foreign cafe owners and guest house operators. One local even said bluntly, "The valley sees everything, but it says nothing." Some believe the valley itself protects whoever or whatever is doing this. Stories talk about curse zones near Rudranag or Mantalai, where even locals refuse to walk after dark. Others believe someone is enacting divine justice, targeting outsiders who disrespect the local deity or the land. In Valley, where 580 people have vanished, not every shadow is a myth. Some may still be walking the trail. In the shadows of Himalayan peaks, another story is written. A story not sold in tourist brochures. A story not shared on Instagram. Is the story of a sexual exploitation, trafficking, and silence, buried into the valley's silence by fear, profit, and complicity. Parvati Valley's party scene is no secret, but what happens after the party hides more mysteries. A 19-year-old woman from Solan reportedly took a cafe job in Kalga in March 2022. Within a month, she was pressurized to entertain foreign clients at after parties. She fled and contacted a women's NGO in Kullu. Her statement was never recorded officially, but her story matches several others. False job leading to forced encounters. Behind the scenes, a hidden network trades more than hash. The playbook is simple: fake jobs, prepaid transport, then isolation. Victims are recruited online or via friends. They are offered job in cafes. Once there, they are told they owe money for food, for rent, for transport. That debt becomes a tool to control. They are made to serve clients sexually, sometimes in back rooms of rave parties or private hut rentals. If they resist, the doors are locked, the phones are taken, and in some cases, they are threatened with exposure or fake FIRs. In Kasol, foreigners, especially from Israel, Russia, and Germany, have been long-term settlers here. Some run homestays, some organize parties. Activists say a few of them run more than that. NGO workers claim that Russian backpackers in Pulga and Tosh act as middle links, supplying pills and escorting women for flesh trade. Some of these foreigners often hold expired or forged visa. The same network that distributes hash distributes people. Foreign traffickers sometimes gift women to middlemen or partners as bonuses in drug deals. These women are also used to trap or test local enforcement to see which officers can be compromised. Safe houses don't look like suspicious here. They look like riverside retreats with fairy lights. Some rave events offer private cabins for VIP guests. Victims don't report, locals don't interfere, and NGOs operate in the shadows. And when foreign journalists came asking about disappearances and rave abuse, guest house owners told them, stay for the party, but don't ask what happens after. In Parvati Valley, women are trafficked, drugged, exploited, and forgotten. Foreigners organize the parties, locals run the logistics, and everyone else pretends not to know. But we know, and now so do you.